Hey, what's up? We're live, guys. Welcome in. We're just waiting in the draft lobby, waiting for this thing to fill up and get going. How y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Hey,
Sure, man.
is Ben out there watching? Is my brother out there? My brother is out there watching. Let me know.
He already logged out.
Brother,
He said we're 15 minutes
He's
late.
like,
Fair enough. I miss him being here. Golly, he's got so much going on though.
Sure, why is he not here? I don't know.
Well, he's got more kids than any of us, and he's got more wives than any of us. So
Hold on. The first one I can understand. The second one you got to explain to me a little bit.
Yeah.
Ex-wife that has a
Hold
kid
on.
with him. So it kind of
Here we go.
That's fair.
I might just yell
Right.
that. I get a little excited. What pick y'all got?
I'm still in the waiting room. What's going on?
I've got pick 3.
Looks like Waters is 11. Pinky, you're 9.
Where are you?
I'm
Where am I?
5.
I'm in there.
Okay. Yeah, I see you. Because there's Waters, there's you, right? 33 Viking.
Yeah.
Everybody
find
already
me.
knows his name.
Okay, this works out. I can actually keep this on both screens too.
Hey, I got it. Draft starts in 1 minute. And there we go. Yeah. Okay. I was lost there for a minute. I was like, where did I go? I guess because y'all are doing it on computer and I've decided to be rogue and do it on the phone. So,
Oh,
but
So if you
I
guys
have,
want a little pointers,
I think
real
the
quick.
phone probably would be
yeah, what's your pointers?
easier option.
well, you can always transfer over Waters if you need to. I mean,
I mean,
just
I'm
make sure
drafting.
you know where your
I'm
pick
drafting
is.
Malik Neighbors first.
Lions,
yeah,
man? I thought I'm
I'm
wrong.
drafting him, so you won't have a choice.
Okay,
You
so
won't have a-
criteria of
Especially
this
now that
is a
Devin Waller's
best
retired.
quality. We're supposed to help out other people on this too. Criteria of what we like in our round 1 positioning. Like I personally like to go, and I've learned this from Randy. You got to go heavy wide receiver.
Like, in your first 10 picks, you need at least 6.
So when you say heavy wide receiver, you mean like Kelvin Benjamin type guy? Like
Oh no,
6'5",
Hold on. I think he was a tight end in the end.
No,
Right?
he was an offensive lineman then. He went wide receiver, tight end, offensive lineman.
You definitely
like
want
depth chart
Jared
wise,
Lorenzen.
1 through 3, but not every team 1 through 3. So
DraftKings is a little wild too because you get like some people that go way off the board.
There went C-Mac.
well, I mean that seems normal.
Okay, I got to go Reek.
You got to make sure you're setting up your stacks too. Like if you want to get,
Hey, is this PPR?
Dak Prescott in the
PPR,
later
yeah.
rounds, you're definitely going to want to get CD
That's
early. If you
perfect.
can.
I gotta go Reek though.
Stacks definitely for sure are big.
Problems now. I have to get to it.
This is the
You
one.
can get cute with it though.
This is like the one aspect of fantasy where you literally want stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks.
Why is that?
Sure, I'm just hoping St. Brown can fall for that 11 pick. That'd be amazing.
He ain't making it.
I looked out for you.
It was for me. It was between Tyreek and St. Brianna, I guess. Dang, they got Marvin Harrison going in the.
St. Brown's definitely not falling
13th
that far. I can tell you that much.
Oh, he's already gone.
He's already gone, I think.
Chosen 2 picks ago.
How do you go Puka before Brees Hall?
Because Brees is already questionable.
But I mean,
There's more time off the clock than what I thought there was going to be right here, Pink.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. It was.
AJ. Okay.
This is a tough one, man. Honestly, I really want to gamble that Gibbs is going to make it back to me. But
I mean, I like that you're going to get 2 of these top 4 no matter what.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm for sure. I'm hoping that Gibbs and Wilson or Harrison is really what it's going to.
Yeah, I think Wilson's gonna stay on the board longer than.
Let's go with Gibbs. Just make sure I get.
I just don't see why you take
I
Wilson.
just feel like with him having a quarterback that wants to throw the ball and air it out, I think it's going to do wonders for his
Wilson?
year this year.
I mean, he's not. Aaron ain't even training camp right now.
You going Drake at the 14?
Oof.
Drake.
Who's Devontae's quarterback? Is it
Minshew.
Minshew?
I'm not sure, but it's probably.
Yeah, it's either him or that heavy kid,
Dang,
O'Connell.
They got Nico above Diggs. Well,
I hate that I really got two running backs, but at least they like to catch the ball.
Neither one can stay. Well, Gibbs is all right health wise, but Barkley can't stay healthy the whole season.
True, I'm pretty much I'm banking on some health.
I mean, yeah.
But
So why are stacks so good in this? Like,
Stacks are good. Stacks are good because all the money is heavy set at the back end of the draft. So, like, you know, advancing is the most important thing because obviously to win the finals, you have to get to the finals. But when you get there, stacking is important because, like, last year, I think I had 6 people from the same game in week 17. And that's what won me the 40K. I'm going to get off the board here a little bit.
Jaden Hyatt. He had the giant stack of wide receivers, and that's what won him 40K.
Jalen Hyatt?
Jalen Hyatt. Yeah,
why are you taking my stack? I could have stacked Waddle on top of Tyreek. No,
I left you A-Chain.
I don't want A-Chain. Probably have to take my boy Travis here.
To be honest, I hate the entire second round. All these receivers are not second round receivers.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want Olave, you know?
Oh, Cooper Kupp's still out there.
No, I mean, I think IU can definitely have that season, but it's just there's so much with Pearsall going there too. That's such a
well, I think Diva's
a hard place to get catches.
And to be honest,
the
I've done
Steelers
so
think
many of
they're
these.
coming, or he's coming to them.
By the time we get to the season, I'm gonna have like 600 drafts, so I have to like make so many variations because I don't want the same.
One of
thing.
them's got to hit.
You know what I mean?
Hit.
Yeah. So like I'm drafting like sometimes I'm just skipping the entire second
makes
round
sense
and I'm
for
drafting
sure.
like a first round guy and then like 2 third round guys.
I'm thinking Diggs here.
See, now that is not a stack right there of anything.
I can't stack
Josh
anything.
Allen, Olave, and Lamb. What is that?
A
The
fucking
same problem I'm
hodgepodge.
going to have. Thanks to Randy taking Waddle.
A-Chain.
I know, but
A-Chain.
God, I hate
There it is.
it.
Now I got to fuck with Waters and take.
Right,
Oh, he just went.
standing at you.
I think I'm gonna have to do it. Like,
I mean, you don't have to
Is
take
that Randy?
Laporta if
You
he
can
was
do
there
it.
because
you
I
know
was
what?
going to take
I'm
him
going
for
with the
sure.
dude that has the player comp of Jamar Chase. If you tell me I can get Jamar Chase in the third round,
Talking about my boy DJ Moore.
Oh,
Dang.
something like that.
Oh, Malik. Yeah, the problem is what Jamar Chase has,
I mean-
Malik Neighbors does not, which is a quarterback. That might be the worst quarterback room in the league.
But
Which is saying
Well,
something.
I mean, honestly though, if you're a good
Fantasy.
enough receiver, you're going to play over that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like if you look at like Justin Jefferson playing with what was that guy up in Minnesota? No,
hey, my team.
Kirk is gonna.
My
Well,
team
I guess one
QBs
of
right
the
now.
5. I guess not Josh Dobbs, but the guy that came after Josh Dobbs. The guy.
I don't
My
know. They got.
My team QBs right now are JJ McCarthy, Daniel Jones, and Tua. I think I already lost. Can we restart? Can we do a different draft?
You definitely lost.
yeah. I put 40 in this thing, so we can't do another one today.
Hey, I'm down. I got it. I think I got 40 in there.
I think you got a little bit of that in there.
You know, all that came from last night because, like, they sent me a email at like 11 o'clock last night, and they were like, "Hey, if you deposit 500, we'll give you
Real quick,
250."
I'm letting everybody know: do not pass on Kyron Williams.
I like how it cuts out right when he says, "Do not pass on."
Did somebody just take
Yeah, he took
Waters as the
Waters
running
went
back?
like the complete opposite of wide receiver stack. He's like,
He's
you know
like,
what?
you know what?
Just kind of running backs.
Let's buck the trend. I don't want to do this.
He said, "Damn, the whole room's going
I'm
receiver. I'm
telling you,
gonna go
it's
ahead and
the
get my
year of the
running back."
running back.
I don't think it's crazy. The
I mean-
the rankings I have in right now are my old rankings. The ones I did yesterday, the more I looked at it, like people think wide receiver falls off, but you can get Darius Slayton in round 18. And let me tell you from experience, he helps you out in week 17. And there's not many running backs. You're looking at like Tank Bigsby.
Wait, do
Clyde
I
Edwards.
have to win every week to make it through?
I didn't mean
No.
Oh, because week
Ladies and
6
gentlemen,
is about to
this
be
is how
bad
you
for
do a
me.
stat.
so everybody know I'm going to get Jalen
This is
Hurts.
how you
out
do a
there.
stat.
Dude, I started looking at my week by week 6, 6, 6. Like I'm like, okay, I have nobody to play in week 6.
Man. Yeah, it's look. See what I'm talking about? Like,
Why is it
This
rough
is-
so fast?
I mean, I thought it was rough in round 2. Whenever I was talking about Chris Olave, like pick 20.
Why do you get Patrick Mahomes with nobody to throw it to?
That's the
What are
thing
you
I'm talking
talking
about on
about?
DraftKings just gets weird.
His dudes are fast.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just thinking
he's
about-
not got any of them on his team.
He's got Rashay, right? Oh yeah, he doesn't. I was like,
He doesn't have anybody. He's not pairing it up. Now, granted,
Neither am I mean, to an extent.
Waters doesn't have to pair anybody off with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson can run naked like a running back, which he has. Now he's got 4 running backs.
True. I'm hoping that Zay Flowers will fall my way, but we'll see how that
I mean,
goes.
Zay
I was
Flowers
going to
is
get
Probably. Oh, Flowers already gone.
Jalen Hurts, but it didn't.
I'm gonna stick to not having anybody to play in week 6.
Oh, is he really? Oh man, I didn't even see that.
So if you look at quarterbacks, so Waters has Lamar with no stack.
Nice. I play
Jalen Hurts got Devonta Smith. Mahomes got nobody.
I got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Is AJ Brown nobody? Okay.
Oh shit, my bad. I didn't even see it, J Brown. My bad. Yeah, that's a good job, Pink. I like that team.
I mean, it's got no running back yet, but
I mean, honestly, like if we're and Andrews just went off the board too. Damn. If we're talking about the best team, you might have it so far, Pink.
Oof. It's got that fast.
That's a good sound whenever it's like round 4 and you're like,
I know.
you know, it can't be a comfortable click to click on George Pickens and just be like, got him.
Let's ride.
All right, I'm gonna throw this one out to you guys. Do I go Hollywood or do I go Keenan Allen?
I mean,
I'm hoping
I think if
Keenan
Allen
Allen
stays
makes it
healthy,
14
it's a
more
better
picks back
pick.
than me.
But did you get Mahomes? Who got Mahomes? I know somebody got him.
Not
some
us.
stupid guy down here.
Actually, I threw it to you guys and then overrode what you said. I did go Allen, but only because every one of my other receivers had a week 6 bye, and so does Marquise Brown.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I really didn't want my whole team to be off on week 6.
Man, I don't have any wide receivers. This has gone awry.
You don't have any wide receiver?
I have one. I have Tyreek, but
He's got Tyreek.
What you can do is there's a big green button up top that says deposit. Go and put another 20 on there. and this will be the practice. This will be the practice draft.
and it's looking worse by the time it gets to me too.
Hold on, you ain't got no receiver?
I have one.
You really don't have it. You got time. All right, Tyreek, make it happen.
I mean, Waters don't have a receiver at all. So I'm still,
He got 4 running backs.
I know I fell into damn Waters strategy here. Like I was like,
That's
oh,
true.
Waters
I got some
3
awesome running
and
backs.
I go running
That's
back,
all I got.
But I went value, man. I don't like
Could you
going down
imagine
the
his team in flag football is going to murder?
We're gonna be a menace. Oh man! All right. Well, I guess it is Jaden Reed time.
list.
I guess. Hopefully, we'll see.
This is what we come to.
Dude, what round are we in? 6?
6.
Yes,
Going in 6.
just
And
started.
Chris Godwin is the best player on the board as far as wide receivers.
I hope he makes it. I need him.
Or, my bad. Worthy, right? Or hold on.
Not to my rankings.
You could
Well,
go bold.
yeah.
Is Rashay Rice getting suspended or not? Do you
I don't-
know?
I saw 2 to 4 games only.
It's not bad.
2 to 4 games. I'm taking him every time because he'd be a round 5 pick if we knew it was just 2 games.
Hey, the guy who has Mahomes is going to get Worthy if he's there to come back to.
What are you talking about?
Because he's got
Oh, he
Mahomes
just got
and
Hollywood.
he's got Hollywood, so he's gonna He's gonna make us look stupid and be like, "Hey, I was pairing my people."
Oh
Down
shit,
lower.
dude! Look at the guy with Bijan Robinson, Nico, Stephon, Tank, and CJ Stroud.
Damn,
Oh, we let him have that one. Yeah.
That's solid as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got to pick fucking Tua at some point just to make this work.
To be honest,
don't-
so 2 out of 12
Oh.
advance. Right now, it'd be Pinky and that guy. I think.
I forgot to draft.
Hell yeah!
I forgot it was my picks. I just cock block.
You got Xavier Worthy,
Boom. Got him.
just like we drew it up.
He's cussing me in chat right now. Is there a chat on this thing?
Yeah. I don't think anybody's even
No
watching.
free stacks
I think it was
around
just all
here.
No,
hanging out.
I'm talking. No, I'm not talking about our YouTube channel. I'm talking about on the draft board.
Oh no, they're not. The only place you can do that's on Drafter because they're not about to let you talk shit to another player. I almost missed
That's
my pick
true. That makes sense too, because you know they.
because they used to let you do it on FanDuel, and then like it was just a bunch of like "fuck you, your team fucking sucks."
What to do?
Man, yeah, because oh man.
Okay, please, somebody pay attention to my draft picks. Do not let me draft by week 6 again. I'm gonna say
Dude,
that Fuller. We
Don't
cannot
say
do
that.
6.
Dude, I got 4 dudes on bye week 6.
I cannot
I'll
do 6.
do
What is?
Well, honestly, the whole league must be off week 6 because my whole team, except for 2 players, is week 6.
Pick my boy.
The
Yeah,
Eagles,
Kyron.
the Chiefs,
And the Vikings.
Eagles and Lions are
and the
week 5.
Vikings, and the Dolphins are all off week 6.
Who the hell just took Jordan Addison?
He's stacking.
No, Eagles and Lions are off week 5, by the way.
He's stacking all the receivers that don't have good quarterbacks. Olave.
Oh, week 5?
Addison.
Oh, I couldn't read that. Week 5. Oh, okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was week 6 this whole time. I couldn't read
Ooh,
it.
Roma Dunze. Well, these receivers don't get.
I think
Yeah,
I'm going to have to take a shot on Rashae Rice if he makes it to me because I need somebody that has potential.
You might be taking a shot. If he makes it to you, he's the next pick, right? Or you're the next pick.
He is. I mean, is it worth it? I mean, I need wide receivers bad, and my other options are Christian Watson, Brian Thomas Jr., Deontay Johnson. Jesus,
I'm not hating on Deontay, man. In a full PPR,
that's true. Damn, you're gonna talk
Sure.
about.
I mean,
you're
there's
gonna draft
definitely
Rashae Rice.
there's some people left out there for wide receivers. I mean, never not.
damn it! Now I'm gonna have to take fucking Rashae Rice.
I would draft a
You
wide
piece
receiver.
of
I'd wait
shit.
I don't want Ingram, Zamir White, or Dak, or DeAndre Swift. Fuck. I mean, I could go Kyler or Trey McBride. Shit, man. I don't know. Fuck. Here. Is he my flex? That's
Trey.
sad. Oh, no. I got Keenan Allen in the flex.
Dude, this is gonna be rough.
Wait till you see who I have to play at quarterback.
I'm gonna have to pick Tua.
I will
I gotta
say
go
that I
JJ
did at least
McCarthy.
all my wide receivers, running backs are like wide receivers, though.
My quarterback options are JJ McCarthy or Daniel Jones.
I guess I could go with. I do have Lad McConkey.
You can just get both, I'd say.
I could go with Herbert.
Have 2 quarterbacks and only have 1. Yeah, if you get
I'm sure as fuck not picking Bryce. So
well, Herbert's going in like round 16,
wow.
which is stupid to me. I'm taking him every time. Matter of fact, hold on. My
You
most
better
owned
not.
player.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any weapons.
I got a running back.
He does. One of them's called Justin Herbert.
What are you gonna turn into Josh Allen this year? Start running for 800 yards.
So in 150 teams on drafters, my most owned players are Tony Pollard, Taysom Hill because they still have him as a tight end, which never made any sense to me. It's a cheat code. And Justin Herbert.
Dude. Man, Waters, I'm starting to not feel good about our strategy here. Like me and you and this other Jason guy are the only ones with like multiple running backs.
I like my team, but it's just a
And this is like I said,
mismatch
all
of,
my
like,
running backs are receivers too. They can catch the ball. So that's That's my strategy.
That's fair. God, you're a wide receiver group.
Because I'm getting Ramondre too if he makes it.
Oh, you're up right now. You're up right
Yeah,
now.
it's your pick.
Oh yeah.
You know it's your pick.
Let's go, Ramondre.
He's going 7 deep at running back. Maybe he didn't hear me right. I said 6 receivers in the first 10, not running backs.
Nope. Go crazy.
I know you're not crazy, Randy, about handcuffs and best ball, but
Yeah.
this thing is though. It's like which one goes off. I'll have them both covered each week. So
What are you talking about? Who'd you get?
I just got a Najee and Jalen Warren.
Oh, I don't mind that at all because they're both starters anyways.
I mean, and really, truly,
Oh.
truly, we're at the point with wide receiver is that I'm probably not going to get another wide receiver. Like, I mean, I'm not going to get anybody worth wide receiver
Well, you don't have anybody worth wide receiver right
at
now.
all the rest of this
Man,
draft.
this
So
shit's nasty. This dude's about to get. This dude's on auto draft already.
Is he?
Man, I have to
Dude,
take
he's-
Brian Thomas.
He might as well be.
Randy, I need Brian Thomas.
yeah, I
I
mean,
have to, man.
Come on, man.
All right, who do you want? You want Brian Thomas, Zach Moss, Jordan Love, or Raheem Mostert?
Oh, I could give me some mustard all day if I was you.
I did that last year and do his money, but this
That
year,
way you can handcuff A-Chain on you.
yeah, true.
go Smith and Jigba.
He didn't do anything. He still doesn't.
If Tyler
Yeah,
Lockett would
any
get
of these
hurt,
other players
JSN
right
be a
now.
good
I'm gonna go with my boy Curtis Samuel. He's in a good offense. He could be wide receiver 1. We'll see.
Dude, like the first 8 picks on the draft, I don't even want.
Dang, I was going to get him. Who took Curtis Samuel?
Me.
Oh, you bastard.
That's my boy, man. Carolina Panthers originally.
Twice removed.
know it's Yeah, you know it's a good team when you got a bunch of Panthers on it.
Is Jonathan Brooks going to play or not?
I don't think it's worth drafting this high.
Dude, I don't want any of these players.
But I mean, I think he'll take that job from
Can I
Chuba
play
and
2
that's-
tight ends?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me some Brock.
And
Play
there's
one in the flex.
there's a
I'm
flex.
gonna give me some BB.
Man, I don't like any of this shit. Did you just take Brooks?
No, I took Bowers.
He took
I'm
Bauer.
not gonna talk you out of Brooks and then take
You know
him
what?
when I
You know
didn't need to talk you out of him anyway because I had to pick.
Who took Jared Goff?
No, that
I
was
took
my
the gayest
boy.
quarterback.
I was gonna stack him with one of these receivers who's gonna get traded to him in like week 8.
Did you see that man hitting the baseball the other day?
What is it?
I mean, it is
Oh,
Pride
yeah,
Month.
that was not.
It is Pride Month, and whenever I saw Caleb Williams in them pants, I'm just saying he's fitting the bill right now.
I'm getting scared. Is Tua gonna make it to me?
No,
The hell you want to?
there's a quarterback run right now for some reason.
I know.
They're all rushing a quarterback.
Thanks a lot, Randy. You started this shit.
No, the Jared
I know.
Goff person did.
No, that didn't sway Randy's pick. Randy picked Caleb Williams. Everybody went, "Oh God, I better get a quarterback now."
Well, I have Keenan Allen was the only reason I picked Caleb Williams, and I didn't want any of these players.
Oh, there we go. They were back with a wide receiver. So maybe we're back to
Pink,
something
I'm
normal.
gonna throw this at you because you're
Yes,
next.
sir.
Dallas got it like right there.
Oh, I know. It's happening right now. Yeah.
I just
already
didn't want
knew
it. I didn't want you to skip
that.
over it.
No. I wasn't gonna wait another pick around. I was like, I can get somebody else around later. It's fine. I'll
Dude,
get that right
When
now.
does? Damn, I
Yeah,
can't even
I'm
ask you guys. 'cause
I'm
I can't
punting
pull it
tight
out.
end.
Pinky with the full Philly stack.
No.
It's such a volatile pick.
No,
or such a
no
volatile
Saquon.
position.
No, you don't want to run back
Rookie
in
was
the
the
stack.
number 1 guy last year.
No, you really don't. Because it's you got the passing, so all the passing.
Oh, you gotta go running back.
Saquon don't catch passes, so it's all good.
What are you doing, Waters?
Waters, do you have any running backs?
Running backs, dude.
No.
Okay, Waters.
Oh,
Devon
yeah.
Singletary's gonna be there for you when you get there. Or Tajay Spears of Tennessee. Nick Chubb's still there.
Say Devon. Chill out.
Waters gonna be so mad when he figures out there's no waiver wire. I can't add
I
him.
can't. What?
Listen, if you're drafting worried about injuries, If you draft worried about injuries, you drafted wrong anyways.
No, you didn't. Your first 2 out of your first 3 players are going down at least by week 6.
Pinky, who are you gonna pick this time when you ain't got no? Oh, Waters, it's on you. I don't know if you knew that.
Dang.
Oh, here we go. Auto pick. Auto pick. Auto pick.
Running
It's
back.
frozen.
Running back.
Frozen.
Purdy.
Oh no!
Oh no. Was that? No.
I just noticed there was
Oh,
7 seconds left.
gross.
Oh, he's gonna start a damn quarterback thing again.
Dang. I was in,
There goes Tua.
Dude, somebody better. Oh, you better. I'm glad you got auto.
That's true. Right?
I need to.
Here we go.
Oh,
Hold on.
there goes Tua.
There it was.
Damn it! I'm in deep shit now.
There it
That's
was.
on straight to shit when we're mad because Tua went off the fucking board.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, you know it's going. You know this draft's gone off the rails. No, no.
Because it could have been
He
like
already
round
had
18.
Dak.
I still
What
would
more
not have
did he
taken
need?
Tua.
Why did he need another? Why are people picking 2 quarterbacks?
You have to have 2 quarterbacks. You have to have one in the off week.
That's true. Yeah, you got. I mean, like I said, I did my
One of
first
y'all's
best
probably
ball
got
last year. and I
quarterbacks on the
definitely,
same bye week.
needed.
Oh man.
Somebody's got 3 quarterbacks, though, don't they?
Maybe. How long
Jared
ago?
Goff guy, Joe Burrow, and somebody
Yeah,
else.
why? No, nobody's got 3.
That's what I'm saying. This shit gets off the rails quick.
Oh
Dude.
god! Oh god! It's gonna have to be Kirk. It's gonna be Captain Kirk. You know what I'll do?
Go.
I'll get the Kirk and the Penix stack. That way, when things don't go right there, I got one of them.
Is everybody good? I'm gonna go ahead and make my pick. I'm just trying to give you all a little bit more time.
Oh yeah, we're good.
We're fine.
I'm gonna
Thank
draft thinking that James Conner is gonna get hurt.
Is James Conner picked yet?
I'm sure
I
James
was gonna
Conner is
draft
already off the
thinking
board, but
somebody's gonna hurt.
My Herbert Lab McConkey stack coming in.
hey, you got Josh Palmer right there too.
Ooh.
Just saying, get the full stack on, and you can get DJ Chark last round.
I think I need another quarterback.
Don't need it.
Hey, don't forget your boy Adam Thielen. All right. Don't forget.
Yeah, I picked the
Thielen.
thinking he would come.
Thielen's a steal though this year.
Buffalo Chargers. Oof. Yeah, I don't like any of these quarterbacks. Let's see what we got here.
How have you not gone Palmer already?
Because I
That's true. I hope you let him.
bastard.
I'm just
Let him
saying, like you
slide.
need
Talking me
receivers.
into this stuff. Because I don't know. I mean, Lockett's probably the better value. I mean, he's not stacked, but I guess you're right. I mean, Herbert has to throw to somebody,
Damn, this is an ugly board.
unless old khaki pants just puts in like
I mean-
5 runs a game.
1, 2. Oh god, he's my second. Fucking run. Oh god. Zeke League. Shit.
Shit, I forgot about him going back to Dallas.
Well, my second running back was Trey Benson, and we don't even know if he's going to play.
Who?
Exactly. The number one thing you want to do is you want to avoid zeros. Like, stacking's great, and stacking helps you in week 17 if you get there. But, like, if you get to week 17 and you don't have anybody that's just a dead spot, that's really where, in my opinion, that's where like the real edge comes in. Because last year I had Jalen Hyatt and Darius Slayton that made the lineup, and I would have made $100,000 had Jaden Reed not scored 2 touchdowns in Sunday Night Football. But
Man,
he had the game of his life, and now he's on Waters' team. So
When is
Yeah. Number 1 wide receiver 1, baby.
he was last year when it mattered. He was.
I mean, honestly, I like I said, I did what I wanted to do. I didn't want to miss out on Gibbs, and I like Barkley in that Eagles offense, and they both like to catch passes. So
It's on you again, Jason. I don't know if you knew that.
thank you, I appreciate it.
Because like I have to watch the little scrolling bar. I can't tell if it's on me or not. I have to like look for the green. Pinky, you going cousin?
I'm normally looking at my lineup, trying to
No, not right now.
make myself better.
If you don't go Cousins right now, you're not getting him. He's like the third player on the board.
That's fine. I
I
don't
might
care.
your
I might
your
just
be
quarterback's
that big.
susceptible to getting hurt? Just so you're aware.
Oh shit, my player's up here. Damn, I'm not gonna get my guy.
Which guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't pick for a minute.
Dude, I'm just gonna start drafting all the tight ends so that people just have zeros by the time. Like,
It maxes you. But that's the cool thing about DraftKings. They max you out, so you can only get like 4, I think.
I could go the Quentin
Damn.
Johnson stack.
Who took him at?
Somebody in this Chargers team has to have a decent year, right? So if I go Palmer, Johnson, and Ladd, I'm bound to get one decent receiver out of that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You would have Quentin Johnson?
Yeah.
I mean, they've been saying he's looking good in camp.
Yeah, but they say that shit all the time.
I just don't think he's good is the problem.
I remember last year when they said Carolina was looking on the up and up in camp and we won 2 games, so. And fired our head coach after 8 games into his Carolina Panther career. So, yeah, I remember that. Pepper Strong remembers.
pretty much stuck with getting Ben Sinnott if I'm gonna get a tight end. That's
Damn, man, really? Who took Country Miller?
whoever's before you.
Dude,
Yeah,
your
but-
running back situation is awful, Randy, just so you're aware.
It's bad. It's real bad. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cheat code in early. Bat. Give me my quarterback at tight end. Go on, give me my quarterback at tight end.
Oh, God.
I'm good at tight end. I don't have to take another one. Matter of fact, go ahead and put that run on the tight ends like you was talking about.
I got my boy Kirk.
I'll do that. I'm big.
Now I got to get Phoenix in the last round.
I'm Marshawn. No.
Hold on, you got Kirk who?
Kirk Cousins.
Oh, I thought you meant Christian Kirk. I was like, damn, he would.
He may still be out there.
Nah, he's way gone. Who the hell am I gonna play at running back? What do y'all do next weekend? Y'all want to play running back next weekend?
Mhm.
Man, this is ugly.
Ugh.
And then who the hell am I gonna play at quarterback?
I'm going to go Hubbard.
Who had Chuba?
Me.
Uh-oh.
But I'm just surprised Chuba went 5 rounds after Brooks.
I would have taken Algier over Chuba, honestly.
Wait,
they
why
both
didn't you go
they both second stringers.
Why didn't you go
Chuba's
Quentin
first.
Johnson to get the complete the stack?
Because he'll be there next round.
Eh,
You're like, I'm taking him.
I think I'm about to take somebody that I believe is going to go off this year, and it's going to be nasty and ugly and not pretty at all. I really think for this price, I think this dude has a good year.
Oh man, Mooney.
Okay, I mean, I can say that.
Hope he
I
does.
traded for him in a dynasty
One
league,
more
so I'm
turn.
on board with that.
I think he has like the Jordan Addison type season.
Well, there went the last decent tight end.
No. Move.
Oh no.
Actually makes me feel better because I didn't really want to take a tight end yet.
Do you want to take one at all? Like,
He's still trying to fill out his running back room.
Sure, right. Hey, you can never have enough.
dude, there's a dude that has more running backs than him. Look at this dude to my left. He has 6 running backs.
Sure, I only have
Could you
4
imagine-
running backs. Let's be honest.
Could you imagine, like in real life, if you walk into a room, you're a running back, right? You walk into a room, you're Jahmyr Gibbs. You're like, all right, I'm starting. Damn, Saquon's up in here. Kyron's in here. Like,
Ramondre?
you just went from
I got to
varsity
meet
to like,
Jahmyr Gibbs, by the way.
Dude, I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
saw
lie,
that.
Waters, your wide receiver group looks like the Bills wide receiver corps. And conveniently it has 2 Bills on it. So, ooh. Well, Pearsall pick. I don't hate that.
Waters is taking damn home run swings because if Pearsall hits, he's going to hit hard because that
Sure,
means
sure.
Debo got hurt or Ayuk got hurt.
That's fair. Just so we're aware, the guy to the right of Waters right here, this dude's quarterback's going to be out by week 6. He's got Kyler Murray and Aaron Rodgers. Like, he's already done.
He-
Like, it really
he
doesn't
needs to
matter.
draft He,
It doesn't
he's
really
a
matter.
quarterback or he's in trouble.
Who? Oh, he has Garrett Wilson and he has
Who?
Marvin Harrison.
Who goes, let me get an Arizona Cardinals stat? Like,
I mean, technically, I stacked the Cardinals also, but I have Trey Benson and Trey McBride. I only went Trey. Everything else I didn't get.
you ain't trade with me.
All right, there's the linchpin right there, boys. It's a wrap.
What, to the grenade?
By the time the white quarterback gets to playing for Arizona and he starts dumping off every pass, who is the back? It has to be some random white quarterback backing him up, right? Like Colt McCoy or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's Colt McCoy. I'm
Is
pretty
it?
sure.
He's gonna dump it off 100,000 times.
If you don't have another tight end, you can't get one right now. I just put us on a tight end run. Well, Water started it.
These
And
people?
I can't take a tight end, so you didn't. It's not gonna go very far.
I was talking about Fuller. I don't think he's got another tight. He's got one, but I don't think he's got two
Have one what?
tight end.
I got the two best tight ends in the league. Travis
You do have
Kelce
two.
and my boy
Never mind.
DB.
I lied. You don't need another tight end. You're
Dude,
right.
Brock Bowers is going to
Sam Laporta and Brock Wright.
I have. What?
Yeah, he did.
What are you talking about? I got my boy Bowers and Kelsey. That'll be all I need.
I'm gonna take another guy that I think has a good year.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ugh. This looks nasty now.
See,
It gets ugly.
right now is when you win the league. Because if you take, because last year
I
Tank Dell was down here. Last year Tank Dell was here, and so was Kyron. And if you took both of them, you were looking good.
Luke McCaffrey, guys, don't forget.
Luke, did you just auto draft?
No, I fucking couldn't figure out who I wanted, and it got real ugly right when it got to my pick, and like I was like,
I just saw that the top player went, and I saw who it was, and I was like, well, maybe it was his stack, but maybe he got auto drafted. But it worked out either way.
well, I can still get Bryce.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think anybody's fighting you over that.
No,
You're probably good for another 15 to 20 rounds, bro.
Yeah, I can guarantee you can get that.
I mean I probably will get him like last round just to have. I mean like,
Hey, you know who his player comp is?
what?
His player comp on player profiler is
Baker Mayfield.
Johnny Manziel.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mm. I'm gonna go with another guy. I think this guy gets on the field quick.
Will you trade me to it? Somebody trade me to it? When do we get to trade? What week is that?
The money.
That would be a crazy.
My computer started resetting.
There was a draft a couple weeks ago where this dude he had a full stack going. I forgot what round it was, but somebody took his quarterback like late.
Oh,
Like two picks before him, and he rage quit in the middle of the draft, and he took like Tanner Hudson and like Antoine Randall or some shit like it.
Oh my God, is he still playing?
But they canceled the draft when that kind of stuff happens to keep like the integrity of everything going.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Oh no.
I think they should have just took like 10 entries away from the dude that did that. Because like, it's not my fault I got a super team because dude rage quit. Like if you're in a poker tournament and dude pisses off his chips, like I'm not giving them back because he's upset. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, them shits are mine now. It's like I'm about to piss them away too. You sit here long enough, you can watch me give them to somebody. But
Oh, speaking of that, you sent that link. I was in a 6-man, 25% sit and go. I just went balls to the wall and took everybody out.
so let me get this straight: you were with 6 other men and you went balls to the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sounds like a hell of a Tuesday night.
Only way to do it.
The real question is:
tacos.
are we running a second draft or are we just doing one?
Randy
It's
said, I don't think I can do a second one tonight, but
Okay.
It's up to these two, but like I said, we can
Yeah, I definitely can't do it
He's
tonight.
about to get hit.
we can
Do we
discuss
want
this draft a little
I
bit.
did get a free entry. It looked like, but
Oh, good.
it kicked me out of the draft though.
I just want you guys to know this column right here is what $1.5 million looks like.
On
Especially
fire?
right in here. This is what's going to win it for me.
I was really excited because when he was hovering over, I thought it was me. And I realized it was not me.
It's not you.
You know what sucks is like
It is cool. I did get a free ticket like for the draft.
Oh, Caleb ain't. Dude, this dude just went heavy running. Look at this.
Do we want to hop on another draft later on this week?
Probably not this week, brother, because everybody's got to work, I think. Well, no, I lied. I got to work.
I thought you were off for another day this week.
Thursday, maybe, but I'm trying to pick up, so
Oh.
I'm not going to set that one in stone. I just paid out $600 XX for a Jeep repair. So I forgot we're live on YouTube. I don't know if anybody knows my business.
What?
This shit's about to get.
Why? This
You guys didn't tell me an auto drafted Gino for me. That's messed up.
Damn,
What?
I didn't even know.
This dude just picked Bryce Young.
Unstacked.
With nobody.
And he got Tua. He was the same guy got Tua.
Yeah. What in the world, dude? Because I at least have 2 Carolina. I actually have 3 Carolina picks. The stack was going to work out perfect, except for the fact we're not going to score any points.
I got McCaffrey. I went slow.
No.
Oh, no.
Back in the day, whenever auction draft, you throw up Adrian Peterson. It's the Bears, Adrian Peterson.
Yes.
Nobody looks. Somebody bets like $50.
Dude, what kind of bullshit is it? I mean, he picked Bryce Young just because he has Adam Thielen. That's it.
I'm legitimately getting worried about these shitty ass quarterbacks I need now.
I mean,
Never mind. They just went.
JJ just went.
That got me
Who's
too.
left? Dude, I might have to double down on Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah, I might be fighting you for him, and I draft before you.
Hey, get the Fields and Wilson stack. The Fields.
Jeez.
You stack it.
Does anybody have any?
Live for mediocrity.
I have their running backs. I don't have any wide receivers from them. So
You got their only players then.
no, somebody's got Freiermuth somewhere.
Are we sure Gardner Minshew is starting for the Las Vegas? Because I'm not so sure.
Dude,
I mean,
do you have any
I don't
quarterbacks?
know.
I have quarterbacks.
He's got Kirk.
Well, I'm glad you got one because
Your
boys heard him.
quarterback's too busy painting his nails. Dude, Kenny Pickett's still out there, dude. You got to get him. His hands are so tiny. Oh my God, that's just tall Kenny Pickett.
well, I have Malik
have a-
Neighbors,
Shit.
You have neighbors. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
and if you look at the quarterback room, it ain't real. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't looking so good.
Oh, I've been looking at it because I was trying to find a third, and I can't find one.
Oh,
You don't need a third quarterback.
Fuck.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, true. I got suckered into getting one. That's messed up. They would auto draft one for me.
Surprising you get you another tight end.
Dude, I had a whole plan going because I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get Danny Dimes and come back with another player. And the player left practice today injured,
Oh man. Shoot.
and I've drafted a shit ton of them. Hey, Darren Waller's still out there if anybody wants to.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
I'll
get
pick
tight
him. I'll
end.
find him.
I can't believe somebody took TJ Hawkinson already, man. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it is best ball,
What
but
do you mean already?
he's gonna be out at least 6 weeks.
Fuck.
Did you see who was left?
I mean, was it you that took him? That's why you're defending that.
No, I didn't. It was somebody else. But I mean, like,
No, not at all.
in that line, Cole Kmet, Luke Musgrave, like those are the Taysom Hill. Those are the guys that got
I've
picked.
got
in that
Kmet
line.
higher though. I've got Kmet higher than him in any redraft. So
No, I'm
Dude,
taking
I just took the
all day.
last quarterback because I don't have another option.
No, there's still. Oh no, Drake May's gone too. Yeah.
That was the only player I had queued up was Drake May.
2 rookies and Daniel Jones. So you have
Drake.
2 rookies and somebody worse than me.
Nope, somebody took the Fields.
Jesus.
There's somebody out there's got to have like 7 fucking quarterback.
I only have one quarterback right now.
You only got one quarterback then, bro. I mean,
Only
look at
have
the
one
list.
quarterback. Oh my God, you're fucked.
You better get Russ quick and pray.
Gardner's still out there.
Oh yeah, Gardner.
I wonder if
Minshew.
Jonathan
How
Smith
about
will
this?
be-
What, just handcuff me
John
and pick
Smith
Michael
would be good
Smith.
again.
Dude, just take Kenny Pickett and hope Jalen Hurts gets hurt.
I mean, honestly, Hurts.
Look, I ran Minshew last year in a best ball league. Waters knows this, so let's run him again.
That's true.
But did that league have like 500,000 people in it?
No. That's fair.
No.
You're like, who the hell are these guys?
Oh, you're only battling 12 at the beginning.
Now I know what the Falcons feel like when they're like, draft board. Oh, look at the quarterback. We might as well take Penix now. Piggy, I know you got the stack going. Please don't take that little white dude.
What's he stacking?
Will
Which
Shipley.
one?
Please don't take Will Shipley. I'm begging you, don't do it. It's so bad. You're going to take him.
Are you-
aren't you?
No, I'm not taking him. I can't deal with that.
Your boy Alexander Madison's still out there. You get him.
When did
Ooh,
Paris
Darren
Campbell
Wallace.
become an Eagle?
Nah, my
No.
computer froze.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Jeez, I thought I was.
Oh man.
I had to get two people with Minshew.
It picked Darren Waller for you, Waters.
Right,
Don't I-
man,
don't I
I've
have
been, I mean, honestly, they might as well have. Damian Pierce is about as close.
I was kind of feeling sorry for him with the auto pick thing, and then I saw my team, and now I'm just looking for excuses. I kind of wish I would have been auto picked a couple of times.
I got Jacoby Myers and Michael Mayer with Minshew.
Like, how am I supposed to pick three more players? There ain't three more players I want.
I'm about to go. I can't tell you, but as soon as
No,
we
you
get
can't.
back,
You can tell me because odds are I don't want them anyways.
I'm taking a flyer on it, but I'm not going to tell you because you picked somebody ahead of me earlier.
Did I? Oh, you talking about Jalen Watt? That was round 2.
Yeah, but I needed him. So to go with my Tua stack, and because you didn't give me that, I didn't go Tua hard. Now I don't have Tua. Now I don't have Bryce Young.
I hope
Oh,
it wasn't
shit.
Darius Slayton because I just took Darius Slayton.
It wasn't.
Hold
It
up.
was- Somebody's got to pick him up, right?
Michael Thomas.
I
What?
mean, somebody's got to sign him. I mean, I don't need him till the end of the season.
That's the time he's not going to be there.
I know, but see, this is going to go well with my Chargers stack because Chargers will probably sign him because they're going to get through like 2 games and be like, oh, God, this is terrible. Let's go ahead and add another wide receiver for Michael to his group.
Did anybody know that McCall Hardman got dropped? He's not even on a team, period.
Dang.
Let's
I
ride,
believe
boys.
it.
So is
That's
MVS. But we already knew that probably.
You got Russ as your backup
Really
quarterback.
did.
As my backup's backup.
Hey, I can't say none. I got Bo Nix.
I mean, he's still a starter technically. I mean, not.
That's literally more than you can say about my guy. I don't know if Bo Nix is going to start or not. Who took Will Shipley?
Why didn't you pick Shipley when you took Slayton?
I didn't
think
take
it was-
Will Shipley.
That was the guy before him.
Somehow, Kadarius
Oh,
Toney
now
is
you're
still
doing the
on
Denver
OKC.
stack.
I have a
The
no.
Denver stack here. See, that's what's nice about the Denver stack is you can get it in like the last 4 rounds.
Make yourself
I have-
feel better. You're like, oh, look at
I have a
this
very
guy.
stern rule that's no short white dudes unless they play for New England.
That's fair.
Like if New England goes out and gets Hunter Renfro, I'll pick him up right now. But anything short of that, no, I'm good.
Damn, why is everybody going 3 tight ends now?
And that actually includes Christian McCaffrey. Like I don't want McCaffrey at all.
Well, you sure you don't want Luke McCaffrey? Because Pinky's going to win it because of that pick.
What team? What team's the best one y'all see right now?
Um,
Not to look.
I just can't
I
believe
can,
the
I can look at my
quarterback.
players or I can look at other people's players, but my computer doesn't want to do both. So.
you
Both.
worry. I think you're on the clock. You worry about that.
I am, thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like this dude's. Nico, Diggs, Tank, Stroud.
Yeah.
His running backs are weak though.
Well, I can't say anything. I have like 4 of them.
You have running backs.
Not really. Matter of fact, I don't even know if any of my running backs are
Your
actually.
QB running back situation is rough to say the least.
Yeah,
Like 2 out of 3 of your quarterbacks probably won't even be starting halfway through the season.
correct. But I'm feeling pretty safe that Caleb Williams literally can't do anything else physical besides throw football. Because what I've seen him try to do in the offseason is not looking good.
You know what's crazy though? Do you remember him at Oklahoma? Like that dude was running, and like he went out to Southern Cal and just kind of stopped.
California changes you, man.
So. Ooh, Mike Gesicki.
So you can have that motherfucker. He fits in that shitty white dude category for me. Like, what has he ever done in the NFL?
No, that's fair. He had that one decent year.
When does the waiver wire open up on this?
Hold up. When did Rashard Penny is a Panther?
He won't.
Oh yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
try.
I'm just kind of looking down through here trying to see like who's where.
Ooh, Nelson Aguilar's out there.
Carson Wentz is now for the Chiefs, by the way, if anybody want to know.
Oh, I can increase my Charger stack and get Hayden Hurst.
I'm gonna go ahead and pre-apologize, Waters.
I think I gotta get Hayden Hurst, right? I
Why
I
you
think the
pre-apologize?
Chargers offense very well.
I'm pretty happy with my team. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys might not like it, but
Actually, I might not have to
I like the running
pre-apologize.
back situation.
I'm just saying, like, every single one of those running backs is capable of catching 70 plus receptions. So
You know what? You talked me into it. Speaking of catching things, ain't no way they're gonna let Derrick Henry try to catch footballs.
no,
I'm gonna go
maybe.
Justice Hill.
I doubt it. Because I mean, what Mitchell is out. What they said was probably the first 2 weeks.
Oh, he's got to be longer than that, right? Because he tore his ACL and his MCL. I thought.
For some reason, I thought I heard that he was
So
going to.
after a draft, does this draft board stay up for a certain amount of time, Randy?
Until the season starts.
Oh, you can look at
You
this
just go to
draft board.
contests and you can always look through it. Yeah. I'm gonna stick around for just a minute and just see.
Yeah, I'll keep it up
Yeah,
here.
I wanna do it too.
Like who's the team?
You don't get a grade for this, do you?
No.
And I still go back to this one right here. Like I just like this Houston stack.
Symmetry of it. The Houston stack is a good stack.
I think so. I mean,
That is smart for sure, especially if they're as good as they're supposed to be.
You know the only thing I don't like. The only
What's
thing I
that?
don't like about it was the Nick Chubb and the Hawkinson. Like you could probably get by with one of them, but I doubt.
yeah, but
Both
he's
of them.
got 4 to plug in for Chubb while he's out.
Like if you tell me through round 6 he almost had a perfect draft.
He can't have Ingram go down early, which is not good because Ingram usually does miss games.
Because Christian Watson's cheeks. And then he has 2 Green Bay receivers unstacked. I don't know why he did those 2 guys.
I mean,
Probably
if
because
Chubb
somebody
comes back
fucked him
and
like this
is
guy
what
fucked
he
me
was,
over here.
previously, then I mean that's
He's got Baker Mayfield unstacked too, right?
Because if he went Bijan, Nico, Diggs, Dale, Stroud, Kenneth Walker, take out Christian Watson, throw in Jake Ferguson or Najee. I'd much rather have either one of those than Christian Watson.
I'd rather have Watson than Najee. Najee to me just doesn't have much value anymore.
And
But
then
he
you
could
take
have taken Swift though. Swift would have been the more upside.
out Evan Ingram because you don't need it if you put Ferguson in there. Then you can get Pollard or Warren, which I'd much rather have than Ingram
Why wouldn't he take in Schultz, his actual tight end for the Texans, right there?
because they're not going to throw it to Schultz. And Schultz went 3 rounds later.
He probably was trying to get him to come back this way and got Chubb instead. I don't know. I can't think what he thought. So
I'm kind of leaning towards. I don't like this dude's draft at all.
That's me.
No, top tree like you.
Oh.
This
yeah.
dude,
Man,
like, I like the St. Brown pick, but then like that seems high for Evans for me. Henry, I
I
don't
would
think.
take
I mean,
Waddle
like,
over Evans easily for sure.
I mean, I guess Henry was good value there. I just don't like when you could have gotten these guys. Like I would take a lot of these guys over Henry.
I actually think the guy in 12th has the best team.
You think? I mean,
And
I am
until he
jealous
took Trey Tucker.
4th round. That's a
yeah, that was a good pick. But my problem is there's only one football in Chicago, and we know Randy's quarterback ain't gonna get us all out.
That's true.
This is a
I hope he throws every one of them.
He might
to Keenan
paint their
Allen.
nails though. He might.
this dude's stuck with the ghost of Zach Wilson.
but remember, his 2 quarterbacks are not going to be around for the whole year.
I mean, he does have the Rodgers stack with him, but I mean, yeah, his quarterback's gonna be out halfway through the season.
Who's going to throw them the ball?
I guess Derek Carr in New Orleans is gonna have to carry the weight.
I mean, to
Derek
be
Carr's not
honest,
going to be around all year either.
there's one thing that could make my team the best team. If Derek Carr goes
they stay
down and they
healthy,
put in
they win.
Taysom Hill,
They're not. It's Spencer Rattler.
if they put
I mean,
in
I
Taysom
think
Hill,
Neighbors is a big question mark for you, though. I think that you got to have
I think he just his
him and
quarterback
Jones
play is
have
going to
an
be
extra
so bad.
or
It's just
somehow
not going to
Tyrod come and take the job from Jones, but
You talking about his quarterback?
Tyrod's never been a big like fantasy wide receiver helper. You know, I think I like Tyrod as like an overall player, but he only had throw for 200 yards a game.
if we're being perfectly honest, I don't want like to start the season. I don't want picks 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Like I want 1, 2, 3, or I want 10, 11, 12 because I can get CMC, Lamb, Hill. I prefer those way over Chase and Jefferson and all those guys. Or I'd much rather have AJ Brown, Marvin Harrison, Drake London, Jahmyr Gibbs, Breece Hall. I'd rather have 2 of those guys than
I
any
want
of
to
these
say this
middle
first
dudes.
time.
Can I make my case for my team?
Go ahead.
Hear me out. Tyreek, I don't need to say anything else on him. Kelsey, probably top 3 tight end guaranteed. A-Chain, Pacheco, Cook, I don't love that they're not going to get a lot of catches, but they'll probably get quite a few yards and some touchdowns. But then wide receiver-wise, I have the entire Chargers wide receiver core, except for Quentin Johnson, who I don't think can
Hold on, you trying to make a case for your team?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
somebody on the Chargers team has to get 1,000 yards. I don't know who it is. It's probably going to be Quentin Johnson because I don't have him.
it's probably going to be
Somebody
the
has to do it.
I said no little white guys, and Lad McConkey, I believe, fits that.
He's 6 foot, kind of 5'11" maybe. But then Deontay Johnson will probably put up the Thielen numbers in the Carolina offense this year. I know Thielen's still there, but I think Deontay's going to thrive there. Curtis Samuel has the chance to be wide receiver 1 for the Bills because they, quite frankly, don't have anybody. Who? Okay,
Coleman?
tell me who?
Keon Coleman?
A tight end in a wide receiver's body?
The problem with
they're going to run a 3 wide receiver set out there with Kincaid, Knox, and Keon Coleman. I'm just saying.
The problem with Curtis
Samuel's a 745 yards and 6, 7 touchdowns max.
He doesn't run routes, and he has a quarterback that doesn't dump it off because he likes to run.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
but
I just don't
there
see
is
him.
a case that he could be wide receiver 1.
He might score 10 touchdowns.
He could be their number 1. You're not
purely
wrong.
because they literally don't have anybody else that has ever been wide receiver 1 before. Neither is Curtis, but I digress. I got Brock Bowers, who should be a beast. Maybe not early, but down the stretch.
Homer pick.
It was a homer pick, just like that. Justin Herbert. I don't love that his wide receiver core is trash, but I do have all the receivers. So there's that stack. There's Josh Palmer to continue on my Chargers stack.
Can I throw something out on the Bills real quick?
What?
That I think will help us in the next draft. All right. Do you guys remember last year when Mark Andrews went down and Isaiah Likely was like a last round pick?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody explain to me this year how that's not Dawson Knox.
Yeah, he was my last pick.
If Kincaid blows out his knee, tell me how Knox is not going to catch 10 touchdowns with that offense and those receivers.
He's not. He's never been that guy.
Right,
he was 2
but
years
he's always
ago.
had Stephon Diggs out there.
Knox caught like 10 touchdowns 2 years ago.
10 touchdowns?
Pretty close.
Honestly, I feel like Josh Allen's probably going to get hurt running. Because
he's definitely
overdoing it too much this year. But
I
he
just
does
don't
get
like.
hurt he does get hurt every
Look,
year.
3 years ago he had 9 and 600.
Like look at that last round and tell me how it's not Dawson Knox by a landslide.
No, I appreciate that. That's what's going to propel it. And then you can't count this guy out. Super Bowl.
Is that who you got?
Yeah, I got Dawson Knox. You didn't let me get there. I was going to get there. I was going to wrap it up with Dawson Knox. You know.
Yeah, I like it.
I got my boy.
It's taking a sweet time to get down the line, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to make a case here. I got my boy Kurt Chuba Hubbard, who's still running back 1 right now. I know Brooks went earlier, but Hubbard's still 1. Leggett, because I thought Bryce Young was going to be available, and dude fucked me up. I can't believe he took Bryce Young that early.
If you just did auto pick on Leggett.
I'm honestly surprised that as many tight ends went as early as they did. I really thought that it would have been.
Yeah, we can tell you're surprised over there.
Hey, Sinat, whatever the hell his name is.
I don't know who he is. He'll catch something. I mean, honestly, he's got a rookie quarterback too with him, so mean,
I really wanted to give Water some
quarterbacks
love,
you
and then I saw the end of his team went Damian Pierce, Alan Lazard.
Hey, Lazard and Moore are straight like they're
Cleveland's
dart
wide
throws,
receiver 5.
in hopes that one of them actually, because Lazard, in theory, with Rodgers being back, he could have a much better season than he had last year.
All right, let me throw this at you though. Would you rather have, if you could have got a bunch of receivers early, right, and you take Lazard out of there, would you rather have Dylan Labe or whatever his name is instead of Lazard? And if you had a bunch of receivers early,
Who?
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Chris Olave?
huh?
You said Dylan Olave.
Lalube, whatever the hell his name.
Yeah, the Raiders rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, who the hell's getting Chris Olave in round 19? Put me in that draft.
I mean, to be fair, I took a receiver who doesn't even have a team right now, so.
And I will say the Pierce one was a auto draft because my computer froze out.
I got you.
I would never have taken Damian Pierce.
What about these 3 above it?
What if Pierce gets traded to like the Cowboys though?
Gino and Pierce were definitely both auto drafts.
I don't hate the Geno pick that late. You've got Will Levis and Derek Carr in the same line.
If I only had one quarterback, I would have been fine with Gino there, but
you do only have one quarterback.
Oh, I got Brock Purdy. Well, I don't know why they that was auto drafted too. They auto drafted quarterbacks. Apparently.
Hold on, that worked out though because you got Pearsall.
True. Well, that's why I got Pierce. I wanted him anyways, but that was
okay. Anybody else want to make a case for their team? Randy?
I'm just saying, this is the first time I drafted in the 9 spot, and I really enjoyed it because it didn't put as much pressure on me to be like, which of the top people am I getting? Because Randy knew I did like 2 or 3 drafts a couple weekends ago, and I was number 2 pick every time.
Pinky, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna break your team
I
down.
your wide receivers. I really don't.
Your first 4 picks, Pink, are perfect, and then I don't mind your 5th pick in Ridley. I don't like Worthy.
Worthy was auto picked. I panicked.
I was about to say, I think I'd rather have one of those running backs.
Pittsburgh backfield.
I actually don't mind that at all.
I mind it in the fact that Pittsburgh's running game is awful.
Well, so was Atlanta's last year, and Bijan and Algier both had a good season.
Bijan did. Algier didn't really do a whole lot. Not fantasy.
If you could get Worthy out of there and put in like Kamara or Walker or Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I missed it.
I like the Harris Warren. I like the Goddard. I like the Cooks. I like the Jacoby. I like the Chandler. I like the Algier. I could do without Likely.
Again, I don't trust Andrews to stay healthy all year. I don't.
Well, that was last year.
No. Andrews is all years. Mark Andrews does not stay healthy.
But if you took Isaiah Likely out of your team,
you guys show me something.
This was after you told Dawson Knox can't even get 10 touchdowns. He had 9.
He only got 9. He can't get 10.
Close enough.
Yeah, but your team
last year. So
other than last year, Mark Andrews has missed 2. Were they playing 17 games yet here?
All right, Pink. If you took Likely,
no, it was 2021 was the first year they played.
2. So Mark Andrews has missed 5 games other than last year in his.
Yeah, but if you look at like the end of 2022, though, he was real bad. Like his stats weren't great at the end of 2022. Like it was.
Well, there's nobody to throw to on that offense other than him. Like people were like, I remember that. Like, dude, they were just bracketing him every game.
But if you took Likely out of there and you put Deshaun Watson, or if you put Levis with Ridley, if you put Levis in there for Likely, and that went with your Ridley pick, I like the Mitchell pick. You can miss me with Luke McCaffrey.
When did Levis go? Because I was trying to get to Levis. When did Levis go?
The next round.
Go to the next round. Oh, okay.
Because if you put Levis in there, right, and then you just get Dawson Knox at the end of the draft.
The Luke McCaffrey was also a panic one. I almost auto drafted that one, and I had to pick somebody real quick. So
yeah, that was the Xavier Leggett pick for me.
I guess like y'all want to do something real quick and then call it a night. Who's your pick in every round? Like who's your favorite pick in every round?
The guy I picked. You mean like across the board?
In round 1 for me, it's CeeDee Lamb.
In round 1, it's probably you getting Jefferson at 5. To be honest with you,
no, because he doesn't have a quarterback anymore. I like St. Brown. I think St. Brown's going to go off this year.
He's went off every year.
I mean, honestly, I really do think I do think that he's going to be a top 3, at least wide receiver, if not like overall player, just with the usage they're going to try and get out of him. But
I agree, though. It's probably between CD and St. Brown for me in that round. I mean, like, I like Tyreek. I took Tyreek because I think he'll just have games where he could probably win it himself.
I mean, and Jefferson at 5'2", I mean, I really do. The fact that he fell to 5, I mean, I'm sure it's just because he was hurt last year, but man, you probably got the best player in the draft right there.
But he didn't have Kirk anymore.
And then round 2,
he showed that it didn't matter who the quarterback was, he was going to get his. So.
Round 2 for me is probably Marvin Harrison.
I like Saquon, honestly, for Waters, like in that round. Like, I mean, that Philly offense, they've got a good line. Like, it's the first time Saquon's going to have like an above-average offensive line. So if he stays healthy, like 2,000 yards is not.
Harrison at the first pick of the second round makes sense because
I can't buy. He's not played an NFL snap yet. He's not even played.
I can't buy him that quick, but I do like. Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying he should have been first round. So
well, Marvin Harrison's player comp is AJ Green.
I mean, I know that's supposed to be a good thing, but I just think of AJ Green with the Cardinals is what I think.
Yeah, early AJ Green.
Oh, not old AJ Green.
I'm not saying Marvin's going to be bad. I'm just like, for me, I see like a 900-yard season, 4 or 5 touchdowns.
He's better than Puka, I think.
Purely, okay, skill-wise, yes. The problem is Puka's got a quarterback, and the offense they run with McVay is top-notch for receivers to go off. Like, I'm taking Puka over Harrison in fantasy. Like, I just am.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have Puka. Or Marvin.
I think the Drake London pick could be a good one there, too, by the way, Adam. I like that.
Okay. Yeah.
It has nothing but upside with, especially with them bringing in a quarterback that likes to throw.
Actually,
the ball.
having a quarterback, yeah, that can throw it.
And Nico, who got Nico? I don't know who that guy is, but
that dude at Stack Houston.
If Nico stays healthy, I think that he's the number 1, even over Diggs in that offense.
So
I think
the
offense I'm a little lower because it's just so stacked.
I like the stack, but I'm worried that they're just all going to kind of pull away from each other. Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe they're all close to 1,000 yards, but nobody goes 1,400 or anything like that, you know?
And I definitely don't like the Debo pick.
Oh, yeah.
In PPR, if it was half PPR with the touchdowns, I'd go Debo. But
true, yeah, you're definitely going to get some.
I really didn't want to go that high on Kelsey, but I mean, I just where the value was there. I mean, it got to Olave, Ayuk, this area.
Well,
I will say I do feel like you probably could have waited on Kelsey and got him with that in the 3rd round. But.
Maybe, but I didn't like Olave is like his quarterback situation is less than ideal. Ayuk. I like Ayuk, but they just have so many weapons in that offense. I just never know who's going to get it. Like
round 3 for me is going to be Kyron.
Round 3, Kyron.
I mean, man, if he stays healthy, that's amazing.
Pick 11 in round 3.
I think for me it's Cooper Kupp because Cooper Kupp could have been that Kelsey spot right there for
that's true
for Fuller, and then Kelsey could have came back around.
Laporta, I love that pick there.
I can't remember.
I like the Neighbors pick. I do think that it's it could be iffy, but I think he's better than Marvin Harrison in my opinion. But that's just me. But Marvin Harrison also went to Ohio State, so I'm kind of biased. So.
Well, I mean, his player comp's Jamar Chase, and I think both of them are.
I mean,
they both are
home runs.
Honestly, I mean, you look at what receivers were available after that. I might take Michael Pittman Jr. over Neighbors just from like a production standpoint of what I think will happen. But I mean, like Diggs, I'm not entirely sure he's going to just like absolutely crush it with Houston. Metcalf is not much of a PPR guy. He's just a deep threat. Like
that's why I like Kyron so much.
Yeah,
I don't want any of those receivers really. I think Kyron's the pick in that round. Pick 4 or round 4 is probably. Man, that's tough.
Etienne.
True. I mean, I think it's Zay for me just because I love that. I just think that he's going to have an amazing season. I think that they have set him up to where he's going to be able to feast in the across the middle, especially when Andrew stays healthy. Man, it's nothing but easy money out there.
I think my concern is I think that all the time for Baltimore receivers. Like I thought Hollywood would take another step, and he never did. Like I'm just not sure that offense with Lamar is ever set up for somebody to just go 1,400 yards from the receivers.
Yeah, but
Like,
your boy Todd Monken came in and changed it.
I think I'm
You
gonna go
say that,
Kincaid. Kincaid to pick 11.
see, I still like Etienne. I mean, I just think you get for value wise, if he stays healthy. I mean, you get a RB1 in fourth round.
But Kincaid might be the wide receiver one and the red zone option one outside of Josh Allen.
Ward blows his knee out, and then Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox will be a beast at that point.
I like Christian Kirk in round 4 right there, coming back the way it was. I mean, because you got all these people rushing on quarterbacks right here and didn't necessarily need to be, depending on their script, I guess, you know.
I like how all these people rushing on quarterbacks. Pinky got drafted a quarterback.
My script, I had to go there because that's what I was going with team stack. But Christian Kirk getting there, I mean, he's wide receiver 1 right now in Jacksonville. Am I correct?
Yeah, he was my second
Davis,
option.
baby. What you talking about?
I'll be honest with you though. I think Brian Thomas Jr. will take over wide receiver 1.
I hope you're right.
Probably.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I love
Like that round you took him in, I think that was the best pick in that round. Like from a pure like what could he be this year if everything works out? Like to me, Brian Thomas Jr. and Neighbors didn't look that much different on the field.
Brian Thomas was a pick that like I don't like Moss, I don't like Samuel, I don't like Mostert, I don't like Love, I don't like Jigba, I don't like Jonathan Brooks, I don't like Bowers, I don't like Go. It was just strictly I didn't like anybody else on the board, so I just took Thomas.
Oh, I get it.
Now I wanted him, but I had to get Stevenson. I've heard way too many good things about Stevenson. But.
Round 5, I'm gonna go Mixon just because he went last pick.
I like James Cook that I picked up that round. I mean, RB1 in the 5th.
But I think Mixon's probably about the same pick as Cook, and he got him 9 picks later, kind of thing. I don't dislike either one of them.
That's fair.
Yeah, makes sense. An okay pick on that one.
Everybody else is just kind of.
Yeah.
I think that Terry McLaurin has a lot of upside. I mean, I think that if Jaden Daniels plays well and can actually get him, the ball, then I mean he's shown that he's a good receiver. So as long as he stays healthy, but
I just wish he could pump his touchdown numbers up. Like he gets like 1,000 yards. It seems like every year, but him and DJ Moore have that problem where it looks like they can't get in the end zone. Round
6, I'm gonna give y'all a player profile or comp, and I'm gonna pick one that might not sound sexy on the, off the jump here. Rome Odunze's player comp is Justin Jefferson.
I don't see that.
I've got to go. I got to go Montgomery round 6 just because that's if he has the year he had last year, 6th round pick is damn good, honestly.
Look, I see 6th round and I see stretch.
Like that's what I was about to say. I was just all a bunch of like
I like Kamara there. I mean, Kamara in the 6th round with PPR league. I mean,
him and KW, K Walker, whatever.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson could be the QB1.
And then that's because, I mean, I think Charbonnet showed last year that he wasn't going to press him for that job, really. So,
and then
I think if Pitts were at the end of that round where Odunze is, I think that would be the best pick in this round.
I don't even think Pitts would be the best round in the next 3 draft. Like, I'm not that high on like.
It's just he's got a quarterback now, and I think he'll be okay this year.
He's got the Georgia. I don't have a knee. He's got like the Georgia. I don't have knee cartilage anymore thing going on.
Well, and Pitts he's not a good route runner. I mean, he's just tall. That's what he did at Florida. He was just tall and like.
So when they get to red zone, a jump ball, he's got it right.
When is the tallest receiver in Atlanta ever been the leading touchdown scorer for Atlanta?
Julio Jones.
No, he wasn't leading. Dude, remember that year he went for like 1,600 yards and had like 3 touchdowns all year?
When like early Julio Jones scored a lot of touchdowns. Late Julio Jones was allergic to the end zone.
But would have like 1,500-yard seasons somehow not get in the end zone.
Like sometimes he had 1,500-yard games.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts is going to be Tony Gonzalez this year.
No.
All right, I'm not sure
what
he's
not. Okay, he's not Tony Gonzalez because Tony Gonzalez is a Hall of Famer, obviously.
I'll have whatever he's drinking.
Is like Tony Gonzalez was.
If you could put 2 Kyle Pitts out there,
is that PCP that you got?
Yeah.
I'll have what he's drinking. Round 7. I think honestly, if Ray Rice or Rashee Rice only gets 2 games.
Well, yeah,
this stream is that shut down, right?
If he only gets 2 games, it's probably Rashee Rice because he would go in the 5th round if he only got two games.
Let's say he gets 6.
If he gets 6, that's a bad pick.
I think Najee, but only the fact that I know that he got Jalen Warren the next round. I think that's a great pick right there. Just because he stacked those, and I think that one of them has to be good, or well, at least good enough. So
Kittle's not a
Actually, I
terrible
like
pick
both.
either. I mean, if we're going to say,
think-
if one of us was going to say Pitts was a steal in round 6, I don't think. I mean, get Kittle in round 7 seems like a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah. Kittle around 7 is probably that's accurate.
I think that round's just a bunch of like, all right, I can see every one of those picks. I don't like Watson, but every other pick, I'm like, all right, I'm cool with that. Pick 8 or round 8's probably.
Mostert.
I mean,
Hell no.
I'm probably leaning on Brian.
I gotta go Ramondre. I don't care what anybody says. Like
Potentially
they didn't
Pollard.
draft another. They didn't draft another running back. They got rid of Zeke. Didn't draft another running back. And I mean, and Antonio Gibson is the second one. To me, that's.
I can't go with you because he's got 3 All-Pro running backs ahead of him. Like he's never going to even score points for you.
I mean,
Probably
maybe
gonna go Brian Thomas.
one of them's gonna get hurt. One's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, are you going flow of just overall just blanket who these people have in their lineups and just go, with the round pick? I mean, it's.
I don't know. It's your oyster.
I mean, I like Thomas or Pollard for me.
Round 9.
I do like Thomas though, for sure.
Matter of fact, I don't really like shit in round 9, to be honest with you. Javonte, I guess, since it was the last pick.
No, I think Eckler right there could be a good bet.
I like that.
Season.
Obviously, I'm going to be biased on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bowers is a good pick there too.
I think Bowers would have been there around 11 though.
I love the Jared Goff pick right there.
Bryce Young would be there anytime I wanted.
Top 2 in the
That's true.
NFL in receiving yard or passing yards and touchdowns.
Who's that?
Jared Goff.
Is it bad that I like the last 3 picks in round 10 more than I like the first 3 picks in round 9?
No.
You like the Devin Singletary pick for the Giants?
I mean, I like Devin Singletary more than I like a dude who just tore his ACLs in November.
Yeah.
I mean, like long term, hell no. I'd rather have Jonathan Brooks, but right now, probably Singletary. Round 10 for me is
set up.
Round 10 for me is like that's disrespectful for Brian Robinson. The last pick of round 10.
But Eckler's technically probably ahead of him.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Not in the red zone though, right?
But I mean,
I guess it just depends. But yeah, I mean, in theory, Robinson should be the bowling ball. But
here's my problem. Like, what's Washington going to score again? 20, 18? Like, it's not going to be a lot of points.
I don't know, man. I mean, Jaden Daniels really. I mean, just the way he's going to be able to run that offense. I mean, that's
when you think
dynamic.
He's not going to make it.
When you think back about Stroud last year before the season started, people were looking at Houston like they were just about to be garbage.
I think Brock in this round is a steal at that position too, because I mean all the quarterbacks went ahead of him. I mean there's like 3 that shouldn't be ahead of him easily.
True, I agree with that.
I'm going to show you why I don't think he's going to make it. Here's why Jaden Daniels is not going to make it the whole season. Like he's going.
Robert Griffin III.
He's going.
Oh no, he gets fucking waxed.
Hey,
yo. The problem is this is him every game. He takes 2 or 3 shots where he won't get down.
It's true.
Oh, he got down. He got down.
Surely there's someone in Washington that's gonna be like, hey, you gotta slide. You gotta get out of bounds.
Shit, I'm just gonna have my guy. I'm gonna have my running back tackle him. Maybe that's Brian Robinson's job. He's just gonna tackle Jaden Daniels.
Who's his head coach?
Mike.
Dan Quinn.
Mike Quinn. Yeah.
Ugh.
No, that ain't gonna happen. He don't tell me anything. He's a defensive guy. He's like, dude. Yeah,
Round 11. I'm gonna go Blake Corum because I think Kyron is just as likely as anybody to have his workload cut down.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna go Adonai Mitchell, but I just think the dude's a stud. Like
he's definitely set up for it.
I just need to see Richardson throw the ball.
I think Zeke could be an amazing pick right there. I just need to see him in that offense again and see what he actually has left, because I think he was stifled a lot in New England just with everything, just not having an offense.
Hey, I'm gonna love Zeke forever because of what he did last year for me.
I will go with Mitchell as well. That looks like the best for that round.
Round 12, I like other picks better, but Taysom Hill at tight end is just stealing.
The problem is he's either going to get you 15 or 2. Like
you got him really early, Randy. I will tell you that.
It's just such a boomer bust pick. Like I agree with you. Like if there's a week where your tight end goes down, he somehow just racks up like 3 touchdowns. You're like, yep, crushed it.
I think he was like the tight end like 3 or 4 last year though, in scoring.
How many
games?
How many games does Hawkinson have to miss for this to be a good pick?
5 or less.
So
I don't think it can be. I don't think it can be a good pick. I really don't. I don't.
You get a top 5 tight end in the 12th round.
I mean,
you're still thinking about quarterback, right? Like you can't have a quarterback that can throw the ball to him.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
yeah, you're right.
The first 4 or 5 games that he plays won't matter because he won't be himself.
I forgot about Kurt. No Kurt. So
no.
And JJ's already going to be building rapport with the other people.
Did we not already have this conversation about what Sam Darnold does with tight ends? Fuller, you brought it up, didn't you?
I don't think
Sam Darnold's going to give him his leg.
I don't bring up Sam Darnold anymore. I don't. That's not a name. I don't bring up Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I read some stat about the way he throws the tight ends. Like Kittle was his best friend in San Fran, and
then you might want to go get Johnny Munt because you got the wrong tight end. Because this dude, it can't run.
So we're gonna go with garbage time Sam Darnold numbers, which is convenient. It's always garbage.
He has no leg. His leg is snapped. Like 6 months ago.
It's okay. He's fine.
It's okay. It's his knee. You ever ran before? You run without your knee?
Yeah, I do all the time because I don't run.
Okay.
Neither is TJ Hawkinson.
Round 13. What are we thinking here?
I'm about to say something that's going to sound really nasty.
No.
Pat Freiermuth.
Yeah. That's the guy I had circled there. I mean,
I got burned by him last year in like 2 or 3 different leagues, and it has a bitter taste in my mouth. So
now he's got a quarterback though.
They just have no other receiver. I mean, they got Pickens. That's it.
I think Pickens will actually have a good year, but
they got Van Jefferson as their other starter. When has he been good ever?
But wouldn't you think that that's more so going to just lead them to be able to put like a top safety or somebody on Freiermuth if they need to, like if he's somehow getting open? I mean,
to be honest, I think that leads more of like a indication that Russ isn't the starter all season. I think they're gonna blanket Pickens, they're gonna blanket Freiermuth, they're gonna have those 2 running backs, and they're gonna go, "Hey, we have a really athletic quarterback back here. Why don't we make him the starting quarterback?"
Yeah, but you know what? That might actually help Freiermuth. I mean, think of Kmet with Fields. Kmet did pretty good with Fields.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah, maybe
honestly, I hope Freiermuth for Fields to be quarterback because I don't recall Russ overutilizing his tight ends too much.
He never has. I mean, like,
we
get a touchdown every once in a while.
I mean, they had Jimmy Graham for like 3 years. Things like who?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go with Mooney on that.
Yeah, Mooney's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Next round for me is shit. Somehow it's probably Antonio Gibson.
I like Polk. I think he has some upside, but yeah,
this round looks like everybody auto drafted.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Someone got our first tight end that round. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm partial to my pick and likely on that one. So.
Yeah, I mean, it could very easily be any of those guys or none of those guys.
If you look at my draft board so far, I think I've done 3 or 4 of these. Not on DraftKings, but across the board. I'm 100% on likely. So.
100% likely not to make the
round 15.
Round 15. I'm actually going to go my guy because I feel like if my guy gets on the field, he could very easily take. Okay, I'm going to have 2 picks. I'm going to go Bucky Irvin or Elijah Mitchell, and whichever running back in front of them gets hurt, that running back's going to do really well.
I would pick Geno for myself.
I agree with you. I think
it's
But Geno was
not a quarterback, so it's,
I mean, yeah, and he was. You probably wouldn't even picked him had you not.
I would not have picked him.
I think the thing for me is like, if like Geno is what Geno is, right? But if in the news tomorrow CMC tears his ACL, like Elijah Mitchell is going to jump into like round 4, or if Rashard White gets hurt,
I'm with it.
Elijah
Bucky's gonna
Mitchell's
jump
never
in.
made it an entire season either.
I feel like though they were gonna go out and get somebody if CMC gets hurt. Like I don't think it's Elijah Mitchell's show by himself if he gets.
You think like P. Ryan or Khalil Herbert or somebody like that?
Sure, I mean, maybe what was the guy that played for Cleveland last year?
Drum for
Kareem Hunt.
Oh yeah. Round
I think,
16. Oh, you didn't give me
Jermaine
15?
Burton. No, Jermaine Burton right there.
No.
It's a good
Tyler
one.
Boyd Part 2.
Tyler Boyd part two. Yeah, absolutely.
Too.
And when T. Higgins decides he don't want to play anymore and wants to drop balls or something like that because he wants traded,
Or your boy gets hurt, Jamar.
or that happens.
The next round, I'm gonna go.
Luke McCaffrey, done.
I'm gonna go.
I liked my pick with Herbert just because if Swift goes down, which Swift always goes down, he'll be RB1.
I like Herbert because I don't think week 1 he plays for Chicago.
Really?
Dang.
You think they'll trade him?
I think Dallas and Houston need a
That's the
backup.
best thing for him, honestly.
Yeah, but Houston's got Dameon Pierce as a backup.
I don't think they want Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, but they still
they're
not going to go spend money on him.
Dari Agbawale got on the field before Dameon Pierce last year.
I honestly think Rashad Bateman is the only person that should have been drafted in this.
Hey, listen, I will say if Bateman stays healthy, then I mean there's been talk about him being that wide receiver for the Ravens for a long time. So
There's
at
a
least
running back
it's
in-
prove it.
There's a running back in that round that's averaged 5.4 yards per carry. Jaleel McLaughlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like McLaughlin, honestly.
I think the next round is Drake May, and it's not even close. Because he's either going to be really good or nothing, but the rest of those picks are pretty much nothing.
I think, because May's going to at least get the chance to actually start. Nick's, I don't think he'll start week 1.
Minshew starting?
The only
Yeah,
one that could really change the thing would be Justin Fields. If he gets on the field in like week 2, it could change things.
I think it's Minshew because it's going this way. If it were coming back this way, it would be May.
Oh, you can miss. I wouldn't have drafted Minshew the entire draft.
I don't think it's guaranteed that Minshew starts week 1.
He just can't look past read 1. If Devontae Adams is not open, it's incomplete or he's getting sacked.
Adams is always open. Just throw it.
Jacoby Myers is going to be open. It's fine.
He won't make it to him. I don't know if you've ever watched Gardner play, but you know how many times he passed it to Michael Pittman last year and named the second receiver for the Colts?
-6 times.
Downs.
Alec Pierce.
That's what I'm saying.
Alfred
Like,
Downs. Yeah.
yeah, we don't know because he never looked at him. He just doesn't. The next round for me it's the Giants receivers. It's Hyatt or Slayton.
I don't. I mean, I guess somebody in that has to be wide receiver too for them, right? I mean,
Or if Brandon Cooks goes down, Tolbert might be a really good pick.
hear me out. Michael Thomas gets signed before the year starts. We rehab this conversation on round 18.
If you told me he came in and he gave you 5 weeks, I'd be okay with it.
I would be too. I'm just hoping it's the last 5 weeks of the season.
That's
Question.
automatic. That's an automatic no because he doesn't make it past.
I know. It's only
Yeah, sure.
Where does Michael Thomas have to be?
Bills.
Where does Michael Thomas have to sign
yeah.
Bills.
in order to this pick be really good?
Bills.
Bills, Chiefs.
He's not.
Chiefs are too busy right now.
Definitely somebody that's good that needs a wide receiver, but that's
I mean, I'm sure Dallas will do it.
I'm gonna throw-
Chargers could use somebody.
The Panthers.
No, we don't need any more wide receivers that hate the team.
But he's going to get a shit ton of targets.
But you don't think going with Herbert to the Chargers? I mean, they need a wide receiver.
What if he went to Baltimore?
It wouldn't help. It wouldn't be good for me. It would probably help them. But it wouldn't be
By the way,
good
OBJ is my pick on this round. All right.
no.
Oh hell no!
OBJ's never
Yeah,
the
no,
answer.
I can't get behind it.
Odell Beckham Jr. is the new Josh Gordon.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He just doesn't
Why-
get suspended.
I mean, he's not getting suspended. He's just
He gets hurt instead of suspended.
injured. I know.
They play the same amount of time.
He'll catch his
Like-
5 touchdowns this year.
They're a big name with a lot of talent at one point, but they're just not as good as what they used to be.
He'll be so wide open with everybody on Tyreek.
The next round is complete garbage, and I would say the best pick is probably Noah Fant.
I think it's Russ, man.
I'm going Lazard, man. I don't care what anybody says. I'm telling you.
It's so
Gonna
bad
have
we
a
can't
rebound.
decide.
Anytime I've noticed, anytime the round is just trash, Waters just dead. It's got to be Pearsall, man. It's got to be Bateman. It's got to be like anytime the round is just flat across the board, it's always Waters guy. He's like, yep, that's it.
When AJ Dillon's a starting running back after week 5, when Josh Jacobs goes down, I don't know why we.
Yeah. It don't matter. And it's
do like
Marshawn Lloyd.
AJ. I mean,
Marshawn Lloyd's twice the running back AJ Dillon is.
Come on now.
There is history.
Will Shipley's not terrible. I mean, that's a high upside pick, I think.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
They put offensive line. They made Miles Sanders look good, and then we gave him like $8 million a year.
Jalen Hurts would have 26 rushing touchdowns if Will Shipley was the starter.
No, because he wouldn't be able to hold up the entire season.
You talking about
They
Shipley
just
or you
push
talking about Hurts?
the whole time.
They just go
From like
rolling
the
out
10,
there.
they just be like, anything inside the 10, he just get back there, tush push, tush push, tush push. The next round's not even close. It's Dawson Knox. He can have the biggest upside of anybody in the last 3 rounds.
Justice Hill could be the last running back left, and
but I mean,
Yeah, I do like George too.
I'm with the Dawson Knox thing. I mean, that's
I just don't think they have any weapons. So I think at worst, Dawson Knox probably still gets 500 yards and 5 touchdowns this year, even if nothing good happens for him.
but the problem with Knox is that Kincaid pretty much has to go down for him to be a playmaker. Or
I don't even know though, because like they hate James Cook in the red zone. They got to dial back on Allen some, because if they don't have Allen, that season's dead.
I mean, for sure. But they've also brought in Coleman too to be able to help out in the red zone. So,
But he's like the only, you know, what I mean, like all the other receivers, Shakir's
no,
small,
for sure. Shakir's
Samuel's small.
I'm not gonna lie.
Claypool's never going to see the field.
With no Allen, that's a 5-6 win team.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, I don't.
Because it's
I have to see the
Trubisky.
defense. I have to see the defense play first before I could really judge. But
Yeah,
It's
but
Trubisky.
didn't they get like tore up in big games last year? The defense, like they played good against the shitty teams, but I swear they gave up like 30 anytime they played like a top 10 offense.
Well, that and they lost Tre'Davious White also. So, like,
True.
I just think I think the window closed.
All right, guys. Well, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
We'll run it back next week or something.
Yeah, no doubt. Definitely. I'm down.
sounds
man.
good.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, man, see you
Cheers.
guys.
Yep.
See you, bro.